Getting rid of large unwanted items like furniture and appliances can be a hassle, not to mention expensive because of special pickup fees. The city of Tyler is helping its residents clear out their bulky items by offering free collections in the coming weeks. KLTV7's Lauren Tier spoke with the solid waste director for all the details.
So for this pickup, we're changing it a little bit.
And this October, the City of Tyler Solid Waste Department will be picking up your bulky items for 2 weeks as opposed to 1.
We're kind of separating Monday, Thursday, and Tuesday, Friday, just so there's a little bit more organization. Items are not sitting out as long. This should really allow us to kind of finish the Monday, Thursday, then start the Tuesday, Friday.
If your customer waste collection days are on Monday, Thursday, the Solid Waste Department is asking for all bulky items to be placed on the curb by 6 a.m. on Monday, October 2nd. If your pickup days are Tuesday, Friday, items need to be on the curb again by 6 a.m., but on Monday, October 16th. Acceptable bulky items include furniture, appliances, carpet, fence material, and other large items that would not normally fit in the trash bin. These items would normally cost upwards of $20 in special pickup fees. Items such as liquids, tires, limbs, brush, or construction materials will not be picked up and taken to the landfill by the waste department.
It just helps keep the city clean. People can get rid of their bulky items and they don't have to go to the landfill or pay for a special pickup. It's just twice a year. Tyler Solid Waste and Keep Tyler Beautiful will take care of collecting the items for free.
Lauren Tier, KLTV 7 News.